guys, Mary Meet, and welcome to this episode of Bewitching the Moon. And I need to apologize to you guys. Usually for the Bewitching the Moon videos I try to show my face, but I'm getting over the flu. I feel like shit, I look like shit, and I love you guys too much to share that with you. I'm just not inclined to put makeup on right now or just deal with it, so. And, you know, I also have like a really cool idea to show you too, so it's an exchange. It's gonna work out. But today I'm actually filming this on Tuesday, but on, let me see, Tuesday is the 24th. Oh, really? Okay, so on Friday the 27th, we have the new moon, and that is at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. So, you know, adjust accordingly. And that's going to be in Aquarius. And Aquarius is about looking forward, okay? It's about having a vision of the future, or it can be very humanitarian. It's very much about seeing what's going on in the world and trying to affect positive change. Now, there's a lot of that going on right now with the political climate, and I'm not getting into it, aside from saying I hate this administration. There's a lot of political action going on right now, and it's really important. So this is like a great new moon. This is a great new moon to like set intentions. And as for me, my intentions are a little bit more personal. I do want to take action, but I'm also very concerned with self-care right now. You know, with everything that's going on outside in the world, I have to stay strong. I have things that I need to do, things that I need to stay strong for. I need to also conserve some energy for myself. And that's kind of like a push and pull this time of year. I mean, it's really hard to find that balance. So, we are moving into the Celtic tree month of Rowan. And Rowan is about healing and personal empowerment. And it's also about protection and strength. And that, again, really goes along with that. So I'm kind of looking towards those sorts of energies. I'm trying to heal myself, take care of myself, find beauty in things, the things that give me strength, okay? So my intention, it sounds silly actually kind of after saying all that, but it is self-care, you know, and again, I deal with some seasonal depression this time of year, so that's really important. It's also self-love, you know, and a lot of us really have trouble with that. A lot of us, you know, myself included, I have trouble like seeing that, you know, I have value. You know, a lot of us are taught to find our value in what we do for others, but we have a hard time finding our value in ourselves, just in being who we are. And so that's kind of important. And on a very, it's not shallow, I don't think it's shallow, I'm going to be focusing on like beauty things. Because, you know, also this time of year, the air's very dry, my skin's dry, my hair's frizzy, I need a haircut. I actually was looking at my makeup and I realized that I had bought some of it before I even met my husband, and we've been together for 7 years. So, come on, I mean, there's so many things like that we do that we don't take care of ourselves, and it's a symbol, you know, and I do want to go out into the world and do good things, but I also need to take care of myself, and that's something that I'm really trying to wrap my brain around. I bought I bought a hair mask, I bought a face mask, I have been slowly replacing some makeup, you know, and also related, I want to start working with Morpheus, the deity of, you know, the Greek god of sleep, because sleep is really hard to come by for me very often, and I feel like I want to get into a very regular sleep practice. It's kind of, you know, you've heard of the term sleep hygiene, I believe. Anyways, I want to start finding ways to sleep through the night, so it's kind of important. So that's my intention that I'm setting right now. And this is something that is kind of cool. This is just a random thing that I want to show you guys. Something I've kind of hit on that I'm excited about. So I have been watching videos on YouTube, as I am wont to do, on spirographs. And I don't know if you guys are like me, where you had these, I was born in 75, so I had spirographs. My dad was creative, he was an artist, and he, it was a dad-approved toy, so I loved my spirograph. It was like the coolest thing. I could remember just spending hours on it. And I'm sorry, this one is going to be edited like crazy because I'm going to edit out all my coughing. It's just this flu is kicking my ass right now. But I used to love my spirograph. It was like a major thing for me. And, it occurred to me as I was watching these videos, first of all, spirographs, they're very much a mandala, okay? So they're, they can be used in that way as like a meditation tool. And if you make your own, isn't it that much more powerful? If you look at the different wheel sizes will have different, like you can do a 7-pointed star or a 5-pointed star. And then you can use numerology with that. You can use color symbolism to represent different things, okay? And actually, when you're done with your spirograph, you can use it like as a crystal grid. I'm trying to remember what I was doing with these wheels. I had it all worked out, I think. Anyways, okay, we're just gonna play around. So, you can use it as a crystal grid. You can set up your crystal grid on it. You can use it as a meditation aid. You can actually make this into its own spell where you chant as you're drawing. You can take the finished product and put it in your book of shadows for use later. You can, let's see, which one am I going to use? I'm actually going to use, I don't know what I'm doing. Anyways, this is all just, I'm not good at this yet, so please just bear with me. It's probably not even going to turn out right, but I just wanted to show you like the concept. So you can add this to your book of shadows. It can be like something that you go back to and meditate on. Or what you can do is you can fold it and put it into a mojo bag. Alright. You can actually even study and dismiss it like you would in sigil magic. So there's a lot of stuff that you could do. So this is just one that I kind of came up with. And I don't have any really good plan for this. Clearly, I have no idea what I was going to do with the wheels because I kind of should have planned this out better. I didn't look at the numerology. I didn't do any of this stuff, but I kind of like the serendipity of just seeing what happens. So anyways, this is kind of symbolic of the energy that I'm talking about, of the protecting myself, going within, taking care of me. So let's go with hole number 24. I like even numbers. I've always liked even numbers. And green, I'm going to use to symbolize me because green is my favorite color. So it is not surprising that I would use that. Okay. And that is a really terrible 5-pointed star. That is really horrible. But, guess what? I made it. It's fine. And whatever. Actually, let's try. We're gonna make it like a 10-pointed. And actually something else that I should have done is, you can do this in different ways. I would probably do this moving. Well, I did do clockwise. So yeah, we'll move clockwise. So we're kind of building. I don't even know what's going on here. Okay. Anyways. Okay, this is terrible, but you get the idea, right? So that's me. So it's representing me. Now, then there are the people that are closest to me. Kind of my inner circle. And these are the people that I love dearly. Who have my back, who I would trust with my life, okay? So these are the people who really get to influence me. And there are like maybe a dozen people here in this group. So this represents them. And they get to interact with me and be involved in all my stuff because I know that they wish me well and are good people. And we have similar values. And so there's no, yeah, I didn't even meet up there. Anyways, you get the idea. So, continuing. These are kind of like my outer circle. Yeah, the people that I love, that they may be acquaintances or, you know, people that I don't tend to have like a huge amount of interaction with, but that still, you know, influence me. This can be Facebook groups that I follow, you know, or things that give me joy in my day. Things that I allow in my sphere of influence. Ah, that was interesting. That was just a 5-pointed again. So yeah. So then here's where the magic comes in for me, for this particular one that I'm doing. And this one is protective. Okay, this time we're using black because all this is allowed in. Anything outside of this black is not allowed in. And that is political posts. And let me see. And, you know, family friends that would rather post about how many blowjobs Madonna has given as opposed to listening to her message at the marches. Or to people who I thought had my back and don't. Anyways, this is like a very blocking, protective energy to keep those people from having any influence. So this is kind of like my protection that I'm setting up around myself. And you know, you can actually, even when you meditate on this, you could see this protection, you could visualize it extending around yourself. Okay, and you know, envision it. This is crazy. I don't even know what happened here. But you see what I'm saying? Envision that being around you and holding in the essential parts of you, the green, you know, which is me, the dark purple, which is my close friends, the lighter purple, which is, you know, the people that I really, you know, enjoy and appreciate, and, you know, different groups and different, you know, things I associate with. The black is holding it all in and protecting it, okay? So, out here is all the craziness that I don't want. So, anyways, it's just a concept, and I'm kind of working on it. It's terrible. I should be embarrassed, but I'm not, because I don't really care. You know, and here's the thing. You can actually even do this all black, and then just color in the spaces in between with the colors kind of progressing out towards what you want. You know, another thing that I have thought about doing is kind of reining my emotions in, because I tend to be very emotional and give my emotions to people who aren't necessarily worthy. And so I thought about doing, like, you know, a pink center, like a delicate pink center, which is like the tender part of me, you know, and then like a red shell that's a little bit stronger, and then a black shell around that. So there are just different ways to visualize it. You know, there are different levels of prosperity, financial, familial, you know, just having enough to get by, and those can be represented by different colors. So it can be protective, but it can be expansive as well, to where if you want to send energy out, if you want to send healing, have it move outwards, you know, instead of just holding it in like this is. But it's all about visualization. And I think that there are some really neat things that you can do with this. And each of these wheels, if you look in the book, which I clearly should have looked in the book before, they will give you different numbers. I think I actually covered this. So you can use numerology, okay? You can use You know, a 5-pointed star, which 5 is about energy and adventure. Or you can use a 7-pointed star, which is about spirituality and wisdom. You can use, you know, a 9-pointed star, which is about humanitarianism and forward thinking. So, anyways, try this. Let me know. I know I went a long way for this, but it's just something that's kind of been in my brain. It's lit me on fire. So I hope you find some use in it, and that's it. Hope you guys have a great new moon. Set your intentions. Let me know what your intentions are. I'm really curious to see what you guys are into right now. And that's it. Blessed be. Bye-bye.